Hello and welcome to the hashtag TFR Motivation
Motivation
Monday
Monday.
Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles.
Hey
We are your
guys.
hosts tonight, and it is the first Monday of the month, which means it's celebration time. We've got some great things to celebrate, and this YouTube channel we keep talking about, just go there, Team Freedom Reigns, subscribe, ring the bell so that you get notified when we upload new content, which is on a very regular basis. And there's training galore there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we just did a training here in our house. Oh gosh, not even 10 days ago that we have uploaded to the YouTube channel. It is a refresher on a lot of our products, as well as maybe some new training on the first bonuses that you can earn in the Evolve compensation plan, how you can get paid the fastest with selling these LifeVantage products. So make sure that you go over there, subscribe, and find that training as well. And make sure that you watch it, because it may just get you motivated to do things a little bit differently and to have an idea of how simple this business can be. Okay. Just think go green. Okay.
Go
So
green.
go check out that training to see what that is all about. So let's go ahead and get into the celebration time, because I am so happy to be able to do this every single month. This is like my favorite call of the month because we get to celebrate you. Each one of you are why we do this, right? This call is not just for us. We just don't, I mean, we could just get on here and play on Zoom all day long, right? But it's much more fun when we get to talk about things that you're doing. So congratulations to everybody that we're going to be talking about. But one of the things I want you to keep in mind as you go through here, that whether or not it is you that's being celebrated here, you need to be celebrating each of these people, because what happens? What happens when when you do a celebration dance?
When you do it,
Or even a high
like it
five, or
invites others to partake and join in.
yeah, it does. And also what it's doing is that when you celebrate, you get these happy hormone things going on inside of your brain,
Yes, you do, called
and
endorphins.
endorphins, dopamine in particular, that is the happy hormone, right? And so every time that you can give yourself a shot of dopamine, it actually encourages you to do something just like that more often,
Mhm.
because your body likes that, your brain likes that. And so that's why we encourage you to celebrate the small things along the way, so that you will actually get to the big things, because it's actually proven that those people that don't celebrate the small things in the increments along the way, they end up quitting before they hit their big goals. So we don't want that for any of you. So let's celebrate. Okay, let's start off with the seller levels. So this is where individuals sell products, and each one of those products has a volume amount associated with it. When you add up all of the volume, we get the different levels of the seller bonus. So we're going to start at the top and then work our way down. The first seller level is the diamond seller. This is where you have 4,000 in customer sales volume with all your customers added together, and you're earning the max bonus of 20% off of all of that volume in just one of the bonuses that you make in selling products to your customers. So congratulations to our diamond sellers.
We have Melanie Robbins and Dr. Bruce Holmesy and Dr. Pat Bona and Dr. Ron Nathanson.
And next month, we're going to have your photo here.
That's right.
At least we're really shooting for that, and we want a lot of you to set these goals. You know, lofty goals are good. It puts you into action, and the more action you do, the further you'll get towards that goal, right? So we want your photo on this slide next month.
And not to mention, let's just be completely straight up. Why is this such a great thing? Because bare minimum, each of those people that you just saw celebrate are bringing in at least $1,200 per month in leveraged income. Now, how much further could you be going with an additional $1,200 per month? I mean, over the last 3 to 4 years, there's been significant increases in inflation, the cost of living. It's just outrageous. An additional $1,200 per month could literally be salvation for some people and literally save a marriage, save a home, save a credit rating, save some kids living in one home instead of two. It's pretty amazing what this just sharing products can do. And this is just customers. So we really encourage this because this is the top seller level, but it makes a massive, massive difference in the lives of everybody that you see right here.
Yeah.
And they will all tell you that.
We'll keep going there. I wanted to show these guys again because they deserve to be celebrated. So
Yes.
as we go through here, make sure that you are in the comments, make sure that you're congratulating them and celebrating right alongside them. If you're by yourself, high five yourself. If you're with someone else, high five them. Because remember, it's those endorphins that we're shooting off that get you to do the work that is necessary to accomplish these goals.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so now the Sapphire seller level. This is where you have 1,999 up to 3,999 in customer sales volume. That's actually 2,000 to 3,999. So we want to make sure that you guys understand that it's just a matter of gathering more customers, right?
Mhm.
And now these people are earning that extra 15% bonus off of all of that volume, plus the bonus that they're making off of the difference between how their customers purchase the product. So congratulations.
So it's at least 25%. So Dr. Don Diamarcino, hey, wait a second. We
Hey.
know those people.
Yes, I'm tired of being on set. I'm happy
I know.
and I'm
We're
grateful.
blessed to be here, but we're shooting for diamond.
Yes.
And we have the amazing Chris and Sarah Smith, the people that did the Power Hour last week. Celebrate them.
Yes,
Great job, guys.
congratulations.
And we have Odell Bowman and Sarah Gillespie. Incredible,
Congratulations,
incredible.
ladies.
Cynthia Greenewalt and Dr. Dan Zhao.
And I think this is Dr. Dan's first time being a
Is
diamond.
it?
Or I mean a sapphire. That was prophecy.
But
You're
yes.
going to be a diamond
Sure,
soon,
she'll
Dr.
receive that.
Dan. So congratulations on hitting the sapphire seller level. And then again, we also have Mr. Rick
Woo-hoo, Rick.
Mansfield.
Great job, Rick.
Yes, congratulations, Rick. You're here on Zoom with us. We're high-fiving you right here through the screen. Congratulations. And again, there is a spot for your photo here, right? So if you're an emerald this month, we'd love to see you as a sapphire in the month of June.
Yes. And remember how we talked about last week, go green. Go green when you get to this emerald seller level, which happens to be a green gem. You are 2/3 of the way in the seller bonus because this is a 20% with the difference between the retail cost or the subscription cost and the consultant cost, plus the additional percentage. It's incredible. So this is 2/3 of the way into the seller bonus for literally 1/4 of the volume. And this is $1,000 to $1,999 in or customer sales volume. So 10% bonus plus the original difference. So congratulations to
Stacy Jakes, Linda Grace Files, Tom Day, Richard Miller, Lisa Benson, Jill Weinberg, April Reinecke, Yvonne Richardson, Lizzie McGough, and Linda Kidd.
woohoo. And we have Kathy Goebel, Miranda Summer, Bob and Laura Robbins, and there is the reservation for your name next. So keep shooting for that. We'd love to add your name and celebrate you as well.
So just to give you an idea of what it would take to become an Emerald seller, that is only 8 Healthy Glow Stat customers. So 8 customers that are getting Protandim NRF2 and True Science Liquid Collagen, and you are an Emerald seller.
Yes.
All right, now we're moving into the Onyx seller level. This is the first seller level in the bonus that you can start earning a percentage of all of your customer sales volume. So when we're looking at this, this is where you have now 500 in customer sales volume up to 999 in customer sales volume. You're earning 5% of all of that on top of the 10% you get in the difference between how your customers purchase the product. So we want to congratulate.
We've got Sean Croxton, Teresa O'Connor, Andy D'Agostino, Jordan Keto, Kim Jakes, Linda Linscott, Amanda Brooks, Linda Hardesty, Barbara Ann Michaels, Jean Seidman,
Courtney Patton, Jeff Goodman, Patricia Kehoe, Jennifer Bartholomew, Dan Belsky, Tammy Raccaniello. I'm not sure about that one. You need to call me, Tammy. I need to know. Ashley Sanchez, Aileen Moy, Michael Fox, and Jennifer Ellis.
and Lee Gannon, Paula Fallon, Pratiti Pathak, Nikki Treat, Tammy Hardy, Amy Leonardson, Gina Meyerberg, Donald Smurl, Billy Paquette, and Dr. Alyssa Keto.
Marie Hansen, Steve Wheeler, John Patterson, Joe Mackey, Carol Barton, Marjorie Ham, Dr. Lauren Marte, Rachel Myrick, our second account, and Jane Rizzo. Sorry, you're Rizon tonight, Jane Rizzo. And finally, Lisa Klein, congratulations on
Yes.
hitting that first seller level of Onyx. And by the way, there is plenty of space for your name to hit here. If you have not hit Onyx seller level yet, we want to help you get there in the month of June. If this one is a goal that you would like to have accomplished, please reach out to us because we would love to work with you personally to be able to help you get here. As a matter of fact, our next up in the team that are 250 customer sales volume or less away from being an Onyx seller are
Nothing like some pre-celebration to Dan Mollering, Michael Rollins, Terry Shanahan, Lynn Douglas, Lisa Wheeler, Renee Essink, Kathy Doherty, James Messina, Kaylee Smested, Dr. Bradley Corbin, and Christopher Poole.
yes. Woohoo! So
Great
high
job,
five,
everyone.
guys. As a matter of fact, right here.
Yes.
Way to go, guys. All right, so all of that leads up to rank advancements, right? So we want to talk just for a few minutes about the rising stars on the team. We had 4 people that ranked up in the month of May, and so we're excited to be able to celebrate them. These people increased, first of all, the top 2 increased their group volume from 500 to 1,000, going from a consultant 2 to a consultant 3. So we want to congratulate Margie Forrester and Donald Smurl.
Yes.
So
Great
this
job,
is
guys.
really exciting because it's like Margie re-engaged and now she's on fire and going crazy. She's got a great team going. And Donald is new to the team and he is just fired up. He sees these products and what they can do for people and he's talking to everybody. So congratulations, Margie and Donald. And then we have Jean and Clarabelle that both increased their group volume from 150 to 500 in volume. So they went from consultant 1 to consultant 2s. So congratulations to Jean and to Clarabelle.
Yes.
Way to go,
Good
guys.
job.
So if you're not quite sure what it takes for you to be able to rank up, first of all, you need to know where you are in your rank, okay? If you don't know how to do that, it's quite simple. You just log into your back office and it's going to tell you right there on the page what your current rank is, okay? So then you want to look at the evolve requirements for rankings. Now, if you don't know where this is, on your replicated website, you scroll down to the bottom and there's all of the quick links. You hit evolve and it has the evolve booklet right there. You can either print it out or save it as a PDF to your computer to reference frequently, but these are the requirements to be able to rank up. So in the very beginning, from going from consultant to consultant 1, all you need to do is to have that sales volume requirement of 150 in sales volume. Then to become a consultant 2, you need to have 500 in group sales volume. So that can be you and your customers or you or and a consultant. But at this level, you're not required to have a consultant to become a consultant 2. At consultant 3 is where you're required to now have an additional business partner to be able to rank up to the consultant 3 rank. Here you need to have 1,000 in group sales volume with the max of 750 coming from one source. So that source can be your customers or it can be a consultant that you have enrolled on your team. And as you can see, it goes up there very simply. You can go and check this out on your website. Go and become familiar with this because setting your goals, it's important to be able to track the numbers. And if you don't know what the numbers are, you don't know where to start, right? If you don't know where to start, you don't ever get started. So go and check this out. And when you make your decision and set your goal, we would love for you to reach out to us and let us know what your goal is for the month of June.
So good.
Yes. So we're still in celebration here, guys, because we have the Rise Era incentive that is going on in 2024. And this is really where you, by all of the volume that you personally bring into your business, whether it's customers and it has to be customers and consultants. It can be just consultants, but it has to be a consultant with your customers in order for you to qualify. And we'll see that here on the next slide. But we want to congratulate.
We have Melanie Robbins, Jennifer Bartholomew, Margie Forrester, Sarah Gillespie, Gina Meyerberg, Donald Smurl, and Tammy Hardy. Great job.
Yeah.
Track earners.
Seriously, and this is so exciting because just at the receiving of one track, because there's 5 different ways that you can earn different swag from the company as you earn these tracks. And on the very first level, earning a track, you actually can get travel cards.
Yep.
So you can get $100 towards a Southwest flight, a Delta flight, an American Airlines flight, whichever airline you like, or you can get a $100 card towards Airbnb and Marriott. So these are really great ways to be able to help you because you know that we're going to have an event coming up in October, right? We're not sure where it's at yet, But how about having that extra $100? And you could be gathering these for the next few months, because these are the selections for the next few months for getting one track. So you could actually earn enough to be able to help you pay for your flight, or
Right.
maybe pay for your room at this destination event in October. Right? So how you earn these tracks, it's 750 in new volume, with at least one consultant of 150 in sales volume. The customers can be a customer on a bottle per tandem, or it could be a customer that's on the ultimate stack. But all the volume added together plus one consultant equaling 750 or more in new volume will earn you a track. Or if you want to do it the simple way, just go out and enroll a business consultant.
There you go.
A consultant on the business pack, because that's 850 in volume to automatically qualify. So what's your goal? We want to know what your goal is for this too. We want to know all your goals, guys. We want to be here and know what you're working towards, so that we know how we can best serve you. Now we want to talk about ways that you can actually be moving towards those goals, right? So have you all tried the new flavors yet? You've got to let us know in the comments. Have you tried the new flavors? And which are your favorite? I say which because I love them both. I have them both in my shaker bottle right now. I love them mixed together, right? The now and later flavor. But if I had to pick between the two of these, I would say the peach is my favorite, probably my favorite flavor ever. So if you haven't tried these yet, you need to be getting these into your cart now, because they are limited time only flavors. It is cherry limeade is the caffeinated, and the peach nectarine is the decaf. What one's your favorite?
I would have to say peach nectarine too, but it's super, super close. And just on that topic, last week we had our monthly science advisory board meeting, and we're talking about the promo of this, and we were talking about how well it's doing. This is the absolute best LTO flavor release the company has ever had in its history. This stuff, these are just literally selling off the shelves. And most of the time, and every time up until recently, the caffeinated flavor has always sold more when we release two. We release an LTO, a caffeinated and a decaf. These two are neck and neck. In fact, they go back and forth on whoever's the lead. So as of last week, there was only 100 tubs of the caffeinated flavor. The cherry limeade sold more than the decaf of the peach nectarine, but they're getting close and they literally trade back.
Well,
and
and
forth.
what's in it? How much had been sold? 1,000 of the
2,000 of the cherry limeade and 1,900 of the peach nectarine. But they're
Yeah.
super, super close.
And guys, I don't know how long these are going to be
And the
available.
feedback coming back to the company is just crazy.
Yeah. And so what I would suggest is send an email to where would they send it at the company to be able to tell? Oh, I know. Just go into the US LifeVantage Facebook page, the consultant Facebook page, and make a post about how much you love these flavors, and say these need to be full-time flavors. These need to be full-time flavors, especially the peach. We need more peach decaf flavors, maybe in exchange one out. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but these need to be in our regular. But what I was told is that there is potentially talks of more being made, but they don't know. Yet they're waiting to hear for the field on how much they love them. And so hopefully you guys can all go in, make those posts about how much you love it and how much you want them to keep these flavors, because they need to hear from the field that we absolutely love it, that we will keep consuming it, and we will keep selling it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
That-
so go ahead.
That was a question that I asked on the science advisory call, is how do we determine which of our LTO flavors eventually become full-time flavors? Is it the amount of units that we sell? And they said, no, not really. It's actually the feedback that we get from the field. Now, the feedback, usually the more excited people are and the more feedback they give the company, it usually generates into more products sold, but it's not exclusively how many units are sold, it's the feedback. And the number one, the intensity of the feedback, in other words, how excited people are, and the frequency of the feedback, how many times people actually tell the company. So they are listening, and they are listening intently, because these two flavors are literally flying off the shelves.
Yes. Okay. So this gets down to how you can use these summertime flavors to be able to build up your customer sales volume and increase your seller level. Okay. So create a fun promo, right? Create fun videos. Maybe if you have a young child in your house, or if you have grandkids, make videos of you making popsicles or even just shaking it up for your grandchild and having them drinking it and telling you how much they love the flavor, how good it is, right? So I did a video with our granddaughter where she has a popsicle and she tastes it and she looks up and she's like, Axio popsicles are the best. Get in my belly. And I've used that over and over and
Totally
over
unscripted.
again. Yes. And people are loving it, right? To do those videos, make things fun throughout the summer months while these are available, and then create the fun promos around that. Meaning you can put out there, buy 2 of the tubs and get samples of all the regular flavors. So remember, any samples that you use are tax deductible items. And so when you purchase extra Axio and you're using it for samples, that can go towards tax deductions on your, for your taxes at the end of the year. And so why I'm saying 2 tubs, you'll get the samples of regular flavors is because these are LTOs, right? And we want them trying the regular flavors as well. Right? Because we want them to stay as customers. So if you do that, that would be a great way. Another one you could do is buy 1, get 2. If you buy 1 tub, then I'll send you a sample of a decaf flavor as well as a caffeinated flavor. So they can taste the 2 and see, you know, what it's like to have with caffeine and without. Something else that you can do is you could say, all my new customers in the month of June are going into a drawing to receive samples, to receive something. Maybe you have a swag item. Maybe you have something that you gathered at an event you've attended. Or maybe you want to go to the store.lifevantage.com and purchase some swag items to be able to use for drawings to encourage people to purchase these products so that you can shoot towards those seller level goals, right?
Yes.
So just some ideas, get creative. This is your business, right? It's completely up to you what you want to do. These are just some fun ideas to be able to make the summertime your best time in your LifeVantage business. Anything else you want to add there?
Absolutely. Yeah, just have fun with it because it's summertime. People are active. People are getting out. People love summertime flavors that are exciting. And these are things too. If you have a home event where you're hosting people, a barbecue, a family get together, you can mix up some and give people samples in little Dixie cups and let them try them and just start selling it to your neighbors and your family members with the barbecue. Swim over,
Yes.
whatever it is. Just be
Yes.
creative with it because people are really looking for these things and they are literally flying off the shelves. People love these flavors.
Yes. So Rick says he's waiting for cherry limeade to arrive, and Emmy says that the peach nectarine is her absolute favorite too. It is so good. So good. All right. So for the Momentum Live tomorrow, you guys, we have this every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is important for you to see this information because it's what's going on in LifeVantage, right? So it's actually going to be June 4th. Tomorrow is going to be, the dates are off on these. Sorry, guys. It's in your email this way. So that's where I took it. Sorry, I didn't proof it. But June 4th, the new month announcements, you're going to be learning all about what's going on in LifeVantage in the month of June. And then on the 10th, it's going to be all about Axio. So this is going to be some really great
Good
stuff,
one.
which by the way, go check out LifeVantage's Instagram page because there's some really cool tools there that you can utilize too, including Dr. Christina Beer. She did a phenomenal reel talking all about LifeVantage, or not LifeVantage, Axio and the benefits of it, right?
She was so outside her comfort
Oh my
zone
gosh,
on
she
that
did
too.
so good.
She did so good, though.
And then the 3rd week of the month will be the tech toolbox, and the 4th week is special training. All of this is on the US LifeVantage Consultant Facebook page. If you're not in there, go find that and ask to be added because they verify that you are a consultant before they add you in. So make sure you go and do that today so that you can be in there tomorrow.
Yes.
And keep in mind that if you're not able to be on live at that time, it's okay because it's housed there as a recording. You can go back and watch it at any time. Something else that you can be using to be building your business, to be increasing that volume, to either hit a higher seller level in the month of June or to be able to increase your rank is the opportunity presentations. This is one that we do on the 1st and 3rd Wednesday of every single month. We would love to have you join us there. This is on Zoom, and then we also stream it into the Possibilities from Home Facebook page on Facebook so that you can tag your prospects on that page when we do that live. So 1st and 3rd Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 p.m. Eastern. And this is the Zoom details. Take a screenshot here. It is on the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page as well. So would love to see you guys hop in and join us.
Yes. Oh, then we've got Activate 2024, the virtual event coming up in July 20th. We've got Brandon Cunningham. We've got Daniel Song. Well, if you guys don't know who Daniel Song is, he's only been with the company a couple months or a few months, and he's just crushing it, setting records like crazy. This guy has incredible
He's an
experience.
executive already.
Yeah, he's an executive already and just doing incredible. Very outgoing guy, very energetic guy, very influential guy. Obviously, I think the EC1 rank in 17 days. I think we mentioned that before. Just an incredible guy, full of energy. So brings a ton of momentum, a ton of energy. So please tune into this. Again, it's July 20th, 2024. So if you need to get registered, are you hosting a watch party at your house, promoting it to your team? Bring as many people, invite your neighbors over, invite prospects over. Literally use it as a prospecting tool, because the excitement and the enthusiasm brought by Daniel and by Brandon is going to be off the charts for sure.
Yeah. So one of the things I want you to be thinking about, so far in 2024 has the first 6 months. Can you believe we're in the 6th month
I know,
of the year?
crazy.
So far, have you done what you said you were going to do? And it's okay if you haven't, because we haven't either. We have not really done everything that we've wanted to do in our business, but we are ramping it up. But now we're getting into the second half, and this is your opportunity to really get serious. Part of the getting serious is committing to your business and attending all events. This is a free virtual event. And guess what? I want to burst a bubble here too. It's like we've been talking about this for months. This event is now next month.
Wow.
So if
Coming
you
up
don't
fast.
have it in your calendar yet, you are not going to be saving that time unless you put it in your calendar. Commit to it and get your team to commit to it. Do it together, have fun, and let the company that know that you're doing it as well. And who knows, sometimes they send swag and sometimes they, do a shout out. So just make sure that you are committed.
Yes.
All right, you can talk about what we're talking about tonight.
All right. So this week's training, we're talking about keeping your business in business during the summer, because what happens in a traditional business? We've got kids that are home from school, people take vacations from their typical job, and they check out of their business. Well, the interesting thing, when people are on vacation, whether they're with their kids or not, they have more time to take a look at the information you may have. And here's the cool thing: no matter where they go, and no matter where you go, if you go on vacation, you can run your business anywhere there is cell or Wi-Fi service. So it is a transportable business. In fact, I saw something today, a quote online about side businesses. And I want to make sure I do the quote justice, because it was really powerful. It said a side business isn't just for people who want to quit their job, who are looking for a second income or a side hustle. It's also career insurance in case your job quits you. This is happening. People are getting paid just enough to stay at their job, and people are putting in just enough work at their job to stop from being fired. And so there's no more loyalty anymore in the employment. So if you are looking for a side hustle, if you are in this, you can expand this. You can literally have your summer months be your biggest months, because there's more people have more time. They have more time in anywhere you can run a business. You can do it on Wi-Fi and cell. You don't have to be in front of a computer. You don't have to be at your job. You can do it anywhere in the nooks and crannies of your life, and really ramp it up this summer. And in order to help you do that, we've created a DMO, a daily method of operation tracker.
Yeah. So I have to give credit where credit's due. So Brandon Cunningham, Lynette Cunningham have been phenomenal in locking arms with us and really sharing a lot of their secrets. And they have been using this DMO with their team, and we've started using it for ourselves now. And we think that it is so simple that a kindergartner can do it. Like we said earlier before we started recording, is that you could actually put little stars on this if you would like to. It's that simple, right? And if that's what really, fills your
Make it
cup
fun.
and brings you joy, use all the stickers you want to use on this tracker, right? So one of the things that we want to keep in mind is that we know that it's summertime. We know that you want to go out and have fun and be able to, enjoy the weather, be able to go and do the things with your family, be able to go and experience stuff with your kids, and go and try new things and just be out, right? And so we encourage you, go where all the people are. Go. Just keep in mind, that when you go out there, you want to also be networking. You don't have to necessarily be talking about your business, but you want to be networking. You want to be gathering people's information, meeting new people, putting new people into your funnel, right? Gathering new names that you can then follow up with maybe the next day or a few days later. But one of the things I highly suggest is always carry samples with you.
Yes.
Specifically Axio samples. And if you want to carry collagen samples as well with you, that's a great idea, but especially Axio samples, because when people are outside, I mean, especially here in Arizona, it gets dang hot, right? And if you have something refreshing that you could share with somebody, then kudos to you and you will be remembered, right?
Yes, you will.
Be remembered. So go where all the people are at. Because sitting inside, like where we are right now in our house, guess who I see all the time?
Who, me?
You. And I adore you. I love you. But guess what? He's already a customer of mine. He's also already in the business with me, right? And so this is not where we can be building our business during the summertime. During the summertime, we need to get out. We need to be meeting new people. And even if you don't go and spend a lot of time in the sun, because if you're like me and you got to be careful of the sun, go out to places to where you can still be with the people. Then you can be under a shade umbrella at the pool or at the beach or at the park when your kids are playing, all that kind of stuff. You can still be there, but it's a matter of gathering the people.
Yes.
Right?
Go where people go.
Yes. So anything else on here?
Nope.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Samples are gold.
So Dondi wanted to share this with you before he was like trying to put it up, and I'm like putting it down.
Put it
He's like,
down.
trying to put it up, and I'm like putting it down. So talk about this tracker and share what you'd like to share about it, and then I'll kind of add to it too.
This is a week at a glance for your action. So you've got the action is the first column there where you take the products, preferably in public, like Marcy said, because one of the things about the Axio, especially when you tear it open and you put it in a bottle of water and shake it up, and then you've got this empty stick that has air in it, right? And you just squeeze it and it creates what I like to call the Axio puff, where it just poofs out and people will see it, they'll smell it, and it will attract attention. So utilize that to your best ability, and also screw off the top of the collagen, drink it in public. And then, if you have some cards, we have some postcards we've had made up, just sample in public because it generates curiosity, it generates conversations. And then network. So network with your team, network with new people, network with potential prospects. Go down to the Chamber of Commerce in your town, get some business card, bring some business cards, go to BNI meetings, go to networking groups, and just get out there and network with people, because people go where people go. And right now, I guarantee you, everywhere you can think of, every town you could name, there's people praying for better health, and there's people praying for better cognition and mental clarity and less brain fog and more positive moods and less forgetfulness. And there's people that are praying for additional income streams. So get out and network and answer some of those people's prayers. And then invite for people to look at an information, look at a presentation, look at a video. You can send out a link through your app. You could invite them to this coming Wednesday with Marcy and I. There's so many different things you can invite them to. And then follow up. As they say all the time in this industry, the fortune is in the follow-up. And then plug into the trainings, plug into the corporate has tons of trainings every week. Teams, our team, we have a training here on Mondays. We have the things from corporate all throughout the week. We also have the first and third Wednesdays where we do opportunity presentations. So plug into those kinds of things. So you're constantly getting new information. You're constantly around people. You're constantly networking, following up, inviting, using the products. And then as you can see there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the weekly totals. So envision in your mind, put it out there and look at gold stars in all of those boxes, or check marks in all of those boxes, or get out that bingo marker that you don't use anymore because bingo, you never win. And just use a bingo marker, those little bingo blotters to mark this out. And then when you're done and you look at it, this is something amazing about dopamine, as Marcy said. When you look at a completed cycle of something, if you look at a blank piece of paper with nothing in the check boxes, and you're at the end of the week it can bring you down. But if you see that you've done all these things and it doesn't take much, and you fill all of that up and maybe put multiple stars in there, there's just something about a completed cycle that your brain releases dopamine. You have an instant sense of accomplishment. Your body feels it. It's endorphins. It's a positive, uplifting experience. So capitalize on that. And as you can see in the legend down there, 1 to 2 times a day is for average success. Doing each of these things 1 to 2 times per day, 3 to 4 times a day or above is above average success. And then 5 or more times per day is world-class success. If you just followed this system, this agenda, and use your phone, pull out your phone to download a copy of this tracker, it will explode your business. Just give it a shot. Give it 3 months. Give it the summertime, and watch what happens 90 days from now if you make it a point every week. We're on Monday today, so you can start with a fresh one. Make it a point every week to fill up this entire cycle and watch what it does to your business. Oh, did we lose the?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're still there.
So
We are
super,
still there.
super important. And we will be showing you our copies. We will be taking pictures and showing you our copies, because this is the protocol we're going to use. And again, as Marcy said, special thanks to Brandon and Lynette Cunningham, Team True Blue. Thank you so much for helping us, networking with us, holding us accountable, us holding you accountable. And it's just phenomenal when leaders can do that for each other. So thank you guys so much. Please use this. They gave us permission to create our own, which you see here.
Well, and things that I want to add to this as well is where it says network, add new prospects daily to your database. In the future, on a very soon coming TFR call, we are going to have Holly Tommett.
Oh, let me check.
Yep. Well, that's why I'm not saying exactly which one, because she's already said yes. We're just not sure which week. But she did a presentation when we were in Florida all about filling your funnel and how to do that, where to do that, how to gather new people to be in your prospect list. So she's going to be a guest on an upcoming TFR call. You're not going to want to miss that, right? And then I just wanted to give you some tips on how I'm using this. So Don D likes to use the paper. He likes to fill the paper. He likes to fill it out either with a pencil or with a pen, whatever it is, but printing a new one out every single week. For me, I don't like to kill a tree that often. And so what I like to do is I like to print it out and then put it into a plastic sleeve. Okay. See this plastic sleeve?
Sheet protectors.
Yes. And then I use a wet erase marker on it, right? Because then that way, just with a damp cloth or damp tissue, I can wipe it off each week and start fresh. And so, very simply, a wet erase marker with a sheet protector, and then I can reuse it over and over and over again. And then I don't have to be printing it out constantly, all of that kind of stuff. So guys, if you have any questions about this, if you are setting these goals, we truly, I'm serious. We want to know what the goals are that you are setting for yourself and where you want to be at the end of June. So let us know, please. All right, guys, we love you and we appreciate you. And thank you for being the best part of Team Freedom Reigns. We're so glad that you're here with us. We appreciate you, and we pray that you have a great night. And by the way, we have also been doing live presentations at Dr. Bruce Holmesy's office in Glendale, Arizona. It is on Big Blue Calendar, and we have one tonight. And he's been trying to host every other week. So in 2 weeks from now, he'll have someone else, because we'll actually be in Ada, Michigan. And so that night you will also be on your own for the TFR call. That's the 17th of June. So make sure that you go and find a training on the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. We are going to be in Ada, Michigan doing the 90-day run presentation and training for corporate. So if you have anybody near Ada, Michigan, you can invite people and send them to those presentations and training that we're going to be doing. And that information is also on Big Blue Calendar. So if you're not using bigbluecalendar.com, you should be using bigbluecalendar.com. Okay. It's a great resource for you to be able to see exactly what's going on and where the meeting and presentations are that you can be inviting to. All right, guys, we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for being here with us. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Emmy, Joe, Cammie, and I'm not sure who the Samsung is, but thank you for being on here live with us.
Thank you so much.
You're
So welcome.
welcome. So good to see you. All right,
Guys,
we'll talk
thank
to you
so
later.
much.
Bye,
God bless.
guys.
All right.
Bye.